Hello, beautiful warrior women. Karen McCoy here, and today's video is talking about the best way for us women over 40 to build, craft, shapely, lean, strong, sexy muscle. Okay, so there's a lot of different things that we need to do, but today I want to talk about one parameter that talks about how many days per week and the volume. So if we want to build a great body, they say 2 times a week. I prefer to have 3 times a week with my clients because 2 times a week, if something happens, then it's only 1 time a week, and then we're not really seeing much progress. So if we can commit to 3 days a week, it's easier to put into a set schedule. It's easier to say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, as opposed to 2 days. And 2 days just doesn't give enough oomph in my humble experience. 3 is minimum. So I get my women to at least be 3 times a week. When they get moving, like 6 months, 8 months later, if they want to go into 4 times, even 5 times a day, then we move into more intermediate training. But if we can do 3 times a day for at least 45 minutes, and that is lifting weights, guys, it doesn't include the warm up and the cool down. If we can do that, we have to build into it if we're a newbie, of course. But if we can do 3 times a week, we are going to see some great progress. The other thing, of course, goes without saying, is we got to have consistency. What does that mean? It means we stay with 3 days a week. And that's why I'm always saying schedule it in, so that when you schedule it in, you know that that is your time. Oops, somebody's calling me. Goodbye. That is your time, and you work other appointments around it. So we don't give up on our training time. So if we have a solid time, say 9 to 10, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we are going to have that in our brain, and we're going to work other stuff around it. Our hair appointment, our shopping, our phone calls, whatever. I had to learn this a long time ago, like 40 years ago when I started lifting, because lifting back then for women wasn't really a thing. And we didn't call it a workout. I don't even know where that word came from or when. I don't remember when it seeped into the training language, but we called it training. And there wasn't many of us females, but there was a few. And I found that people didn't understand it. They also didn't take it seriously. Now, times have changed for sure. However, as women, we tend to give up on our time. We tend to give some of that away. So it is more for us to schedule in a set time on set days. Even if you have a rotating schedule where it changes, be consistent in the inconsistency. The other thing is whole body workouts are great. We see a lot of women doing upper body split, lower body split. That's great. However, if you really want to move into, and you've been training for a while, like 6 months at least, you can go into a 2 or 3 day split. What does that mean? This is what we're doing in our Winter Warrior Woman programming that I'm offering out at a hugely discounted price, by the way. We are doing a 3-day split. So we have legs and glutes, chest and back, shoulders and arms. And then we have abs and glutes as their own, and we can throw them in 1 to 2 times a week, wherever we have the time. We can throw it in on an off day as well, because it's not a big workout. So the 3-day split allows us then to get more volume, more sets on each muscle group, which is going to give you better results. If you're just doing, say, 3 sets for biceps, and then you're doing 3 for triceps, then you're doing 3 for shoulders, then you're doing 3 for chest, then you're doing 3 for back, and you're doing 3 for legs, like a squat. That is a whole body workout, and that would take you like 45 minutes, but you're only getting 3 sets. And it's not enough volume if you want to progress. If that's all you want to do for just your training to get the whole body done, then that's great. But understand that getting the whole body done does not mean you're going to progress if you choose to. And if all you want to do is stay where you're at and you're happy with that, with the whole body, then do it, right? Always understand your goals, and that your performance in the gym and how you do it is going to define how your body looks. So if you're not clear on that, drop me an email, karen@mccoyfitness.ca, or come onto our Over 40 Fit and Lean private Facebook page, or ask your coach if you have a coach, or start doing your own research. You'll come to understand that volume is a woman's best friend when it comes to shaping the body. Finally, the most important thing, and this is what we're doing in our winter programming that I'm offering out to everybody, it is straight sets. Okay, so there's all sorts of different ways to train, guys. There's circuits, there's HIIT, there's pyramids, there's drop sets, there's rest pause, there's pistons. There's a whole myriad of ways to train. One is not better than the other. We use them at certain times when we read our bodies to say, I need a change, or I'm going to do this for a while. Us warrior women train with the seasons. So every season our training changes according to the body's, where it is in its chi, which is its energy, where it is in relation to the seasons, because the body is reflective of the winter season and the summer season. And there are different things happening to our immune system, our digestive system, our mindset, all of that stuff. It's a whole other world. It's based on Chinese medicine, which I've been teaching for about 30 years. So in winter time, which is when I am filming this video, hence I have my coat on in my gym because it's cold, and I have heat in my gym. The straight sets is where you lift and you do your reps range anywhere from 8 to 12, or you might be doing more of a strength training program, which is 6 or less reps, or you might be doing more of a high rep programming, which is 15 reps or more. I mean, whatever your goals are, right? That's going to define what your rep scheme is. And you're going to lift, say, for 8 to 10 reps, and then you're going to rest. And you wait for those muscles, say we're doing bicep curls, you're waiting for those muscles to come back. So that, and on smaller muscles like biceps and triceps, it doesn't take long. I'm anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. I don't count the minutes or the seconds, guys, okay? We're not mathematicians here. So this is where we're not counting, we're listening to the body and coming to know our individual experience in this body and what it needs. That is a lost art that us women need to, everybody needs to get back in touch with, but women in particular, because we're so busy out there. And our body sometimes, especially in the aging process, has become a place of, I don't like it very much, I don't want to pay attention to it, I don't really want to look at it because it's not where I want to be. Forget that noise, guys. We are coming back into a relationship with our body, okay? And a healthy language with our body, and healthy training and food and mindset with our body. So, I digress. We're doing bicep curls, say we're doing 8 to 10. Remember, those last 2 reps have to be tough. That's where all the shaping and toning and building, whatever you want to call it, it's where all the change happens. All the other 8 reps before are to tire out the muscles. So the last 2 that are tough, then the body will comply with making denser, tighter, more shapely muscle. It's slow going, but it works. And so that the straight sets is where you lift and you rest, and you lift and you rest. Now we can throw in supersets. Say I'm doing arms, we can do bicep, and then we can do a tricep, because then the biceps are resting while we're doing tricep. And then we do bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. That's another thing we do. We do more of that in the spring, because that's reflective of the movement in spring and what the body needs and likes. So right now in winter, straight sets. And I know it sounds boring, and for the people that don't have strong focus or they like a lot of variety, the boring straight sets is almost like death. It's like, oh, this is so boring. Okay. Lift again, right? But guys, this is where you must bring your mindset back on track with your lifting. Stop seeing it as boring. Stop seeing it as a waste of time, because it's not. It is allowing us women over 40 ample recovery, which is very important. Recovery is super important at this age, guys. We must leave the gym with a little bit left in the tank. Do not let it all go on the gym floor, not at this age. The nervous system runs the show, and that nervous system needs more love as we age. So, straight sets is where you lift and you rest. And when you get your breath back, you're doing another set, depending on what your workout card is saying. And then you rest again. And then you'll do another set. So in the winter programming, we have 2 to 4 sets on each muscle group, depending if you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. It's all in there. Really easy to follow. And we have some 5x5s, which is the building, because winter is about building. So 5x5s is where you're doing 5 sets of 5 reps. And they're tough. And then you need full rest in between those sets, guys. Do not rush it. If you're on my email list or if you're on Facebook, I told you the story about Cheryl, not her real name, Cheryl being the teacher that I watched for 2 years come into the gym every lunch hour. God bless her. She was in there every lunch hour in between teaching classes. And she would come in and she would do a circuit, right? She would do a whole body or an upper circuit and then a lower circuit the next day. But it was always circuits. It was like move, move, move. And she's like, I got to get it done. I got to get back to class. Okay, great. So she had like 45 minutes. And she would get it done. But after 2 years, she was like, Karen, I don't understand. I don't see any change. It's because you're doing circuits. It's because you're moving through fast. And it's because you want to do a whole body workout. And in doing so, or you want to do an upper and a lower, which is still half the body, which is a lot of muscles. And you're not getting the volume on there. What if you did a 2 or 3 day split where you could get like 10 sets on a bicep instead of 3? Oh, I don't have time for that. No. It's split up over 3 days and then you repeat it. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 1, day 2, day 3. And she just could not give up her obsession, her addiction to the thinking around circuits are better. I get the whole body done. Boom, I'm done. And I'm doing that 5 times a week and boom. But she's not seeing results, guys. Success leaves clues. So, the Warrior Woman Winter Workout, which also includes a 7-day metabolism reset. No kits, no fancy, I don't sell you anything, okay? It's not about any of that stuff. This is all rooted in simplicity, back to basics, which I've never left, and I've been teaching this for 30 years. No need for diets, no needs for trends, no needs for formulas. It is about living in tune with Mother Nature, the seasons, our natural environment, because we are made of the same things as the natural environment, right? But we are so divorced from it. I'm bringing you back. We also have a fresh beginning detox, which is a body and food and life and home detox as well, which is included. And what else am I including in there? Oh yeah, Zen of healthy eating for winter. Our eating patterns, which is also a part of our chi, our energy, and our mindset shifts according to the seasons. And now we're in winter. So winter is the perfect time to do straight sets. Lift, rest, don't rush. Winter time is all about going within, the stillness, the contemplation, quieting down. So we're doing this in our training as well. It does not mean we're doing less. In fact, we're doing more because we're allowing for full recovery. So take a look at it. And I'll just leave you with this. It was the Dalai Lama that said, I have such a busy day today. I'm going to spend an extra hour in prayer. Indeed. Okay, you guys, any questions? Pop them down below. I'm happy to answer them. Ciao, Bellas. I gotta warm up in here.